Hi guys, what's going on? Everybody's doing well. All right. All right, I think we're good. All right. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I'm going to be leading you through some Vinyasa this evening. Our girl Tegan has a little stomach thing going on, so we are making sure she is rested and well and feeling good, and she'll be with you on Thursday. So she's on her way mended, but just a couple more minutes and then we'll get started. If you have a block, good to have a block. Just in case, if you don't, it's not a problem. Or as always, you can use a pillow, a rolled up towel, blanket, something that you can just kind of make a little larger so that it can help you throughout your practice this evening. And yeah, we'll take some time to wind down and get set for the evening ahead and hopefully a very restful night's sleep. If you don't already have a playlist going or some music in the background and you would like some, I would say choose anything that's a little on the relaxing side. It doesn't have to be super slow or methodical, but if that calls to you, then go for it. There will be some moments in our practice today where we get up and do a little more challenge, but we're also going to kind of spend some time slowing down and sinking into some more restful postures. So yeah, whatever comes calling to you tonight. So welcome. We're going to have a good time this evening rolling into our evening routine. So listen to your bodies. As always, that's what's most important. Everything else will start to fall into place after that. If you need rest, rest. If you need a little more push, add on somewhere, really allow it to be kind of like fine-tuned for you and enjoy. We're going to go ahead and get started on our backs today. So take a moment to just lay back on your mat, relax your shoulders. You can stretch your legs out nice and long. Maybe a hand on your belly or your arms just by your side. Take this moment here at the beginning of your practice to close your eyes. And relax on your mat. You've taken the time to set aside a little chunk of your schedule for this moment. Whether you physically wrote it in or whether you mental noted it in, you made the time to be on your mat. And so take this moment here at the beginning of your practice to acknowledge the good that you have already done for yourself, because sometimes it is challenging to carve out the time to show up for ourselves. It always bears fruit. It's always wonderful, we know. We would tell ourselves or give that same kind of advice, but something doesn't translate at times when we get a little busy or things get switched up or shaken up. That routine of self-care is often some of the first things to go. And so just acknowledge the fact that you showed up on your mat, whenever it was, however long. It counts. It matters. And then slowly, just starting to scan your body, notice if there's anything that you should take note of today. Any little edges, anything at all. And then as you move throughout your practice, keep noticing, keep checking in. On your next inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Reach and stretch through your fingertips and then all the way through your toes. Get as long as you possibly can, maybe even a little arch in your spine. As you exhale, slowly bring your right hand to the right corner of your mat and your left hand to follow. Keep your hips in the center of your mat stationary, and then right foot comes to the right corner of your mat. Left foot follows either right beside the right foot, or you can cross it up and over. Looking for a little bit of stretch down the left side of your body, so if you ever need to clasp onto the left wrist and just shift the upper body a little bit deeper towards the right if you're looking for a lot more sensation. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of sensation, so let it really work for you. Do your best to keep coming back to the length of your breath, the quality of your breath. See if you can, just for a couple more moments, follow that line of sensation down the left side of your body. Does it travel down towards the outside of your knee, up through your hip, maybe even all the way past the shoulder and in towards the elbow? Does it go as far as the wrist to ankle? Sensation pause or move? Just get curious, stay curious. Slowly on your next inhale, unclasp and bring your left hand back through center, right hand back through center. Left foot back through center, and then right foot follows. Give yourself one more big stretch. Reach through your fingertips, stretch through your toes. Get as long as you possibly can. And then same thing on the left. Left foot to the left corner, left hand, right hand, and then right foot. Again, it can come right by your left foot side, or you can cross it up and over. And just see which one feels better on this side. It might be a little different, might be exactly the same. And then dive into the notice. Follow the quality of the sensation of stretch. Notice if it tingles or is it dull? Does it travel? Just a couple more breaths here. Just gently opening up space on the right side of your body. Inhale nice and slow. Bring it back through center. Right foot and then left foot. Right hand, left hand. Give yourself one more big stretch. Release. And then on your exhale, release your arms by your side. Inhale and pull your right knee into your chest. Give yourself a loosely interlaced grip underneath your shin. And just slowly draw your right knee to your shoulder. And at first, just take a little bit of stillness, see if you can relax your shoulders, but it doesn't have to be a whole bunch of force for this half when removing. Just notice if you can create that little bit of sensation in your low right hip. And then gently you can start to sway your right leg. Just a little right to left. And you can even start to circle your ankle around a couple of times. A few times to the right, a few times left. And then maybe start to draw circles with your knees so you really are using the hip joint to draw those circles. If you go one direction, just make sure you go the other. And then inhale another big breath, and on your exhale, straighten your right leg all the way towards the ceiling. You'll grab above or below your knee, and then grab on, and as you exhale, slowly pull your right leg in. You can flex your right foot or point your toes, and you might kind of oscillate between the two. Another full breath. And on your exhale, bend your right knee. Take your left hand on the outside of your right leg as you gently pull your right leg across your body to take a twist. Look all the way over your right shoulder. And work to press down through your left hip, knee, and ankle of your. This way you get that push down from the right shoulder and shoulder blade and really get a nice thoracic twist. Inhale and slowly bring yourself back through center. Give your right leg a little squeeze and then let it go low. Same thing on your left. Inhale your left knee into your chest. You can loosen up the grip, but pull your left knee into your shoulder. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Again, it doesn't have to be a whole bunch of force. Just taking the time to wake it up. And then nice and slow, start your sway from left to right and right to left. At the same time, you might want to start rolling your left ankle around a little bit. And then when you're ready, you can start to draw circles on the left side. Again, make sure you really hit both directions, especially the direction that is a little kind of awkward or weird. Starting to make yourself a little more comfortable with the uncomfortable stuff. Good, and then big full breath. And as you exhale, straighten your left leg. Grab above or below your knee, pull your left leg in towards you. Really work to keep the right side of your body down, press down through your calf muscle. And then work your left leg in. Again, point your toes or flex your foot. You can really start to create some space on the back side of your body as you drive your heel towards the ceiling. This can be rather sensational, and so sometimes it's nice to break it up with a little point of your toes and then a flex. Super good for when the low back is feeling a little snug. If you've been sitting for a lot today. Another inhale. Exhale, bend at your left knee. Take your right hand on the outside of your left leg. Gently pull your right leg across your body. This time you'll press down through your right hip, knee, and heel. And press your left shoulder blade down towards the floor. Look all the way over your left shoulder. Keep coming back to your breath. Inhale nice and slow, come back through center. Left leg gives a little squeeze and then let it go. Inhale both knees into your chest, give yourself a nice little hug and slowly rock from side to side. Just kind of massage the low back for a moment and then you can start to draw some circles with your knees to the right. And then those same circles off to the left. Any other little free movements, maybe both legs draw circles in both directions. And on your next exhale, straighten your arms and your legs towards the ceiling. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles. So wiggle through your toes, articulate through your digits. Just really start to wake up hands and feet. You can even kind of wiggle them out, give them a little shake. Sometimes that feels really, really good. The blood drains into the base of your body, just good for kind of waking things up a little bit. Take another big breath in, fill up, and then on your exhale, reach up to tap for your toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and tap. Inhale brings you down. Exhale as you lift up. And then keep going. So you can go a little slower or a little faster. It's up to you. Drive your heels towards the ceiling. Work your toes towards your face. This way you open up a little bit of space through the back side of your body as you stabilize the front. Nice little reach. Let's do 5 more. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Stay lifted. Find your hips and see if you can start to lift your hips up and off the mat. So lift up, up, up. Good. Work to lift your hips up and off the mat, just really waking up your low abs. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Start to rock and roll the length of your spine and come all the way up to a seat. Come sitting up nice and tall. In a strong cross-legged position, you can kind of rock from side to side so you really feel balanced distribution of weight on your hips. Take a nice big breath in, and then let a big breath out. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, goal post your elbows, take a little backward bend. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, interlace your grip, press your palms towards the ceiling. 1 more inhale. And on your exhale, side bend towards the right. Find a little bit of space on the left side of your body. You really have to work to hold your belly in, roll your right shoulder forward, and press down through your left hip. Inhale yourself back through center. Exhale, take that same side bend towards the left. This time, press your palms out towards the left side of your room. Drive down through your right hip, roll your left shoulder forward. Hold your belly in, but keep focusing on your breath. Stay right here. Inhale yourself back through center, and exhale, goal post your elbows, little backward bend. Inhale, reach arms high. Exhale, cross right arm over left. So grab for opposite shoulders. Right hand comes on top of the left, and then left hand on top of the right. Pull your elbows nice and low. And then on your next exhale, let your head drop all the way back. So let your head come back as far as it possibly goes. Might be super far. Might be just a little bit. Just look for the place that you feel like you can hold and breathe. There's a little bit of tension as you look all the way back, the same kind of tension that you would derive from a backward bend. So you want to lift up a little bit and then take yourself back with some control. That way you don't just totally crush and drop the neck back. Big breath in, bring it back up. And on your exhale, you can take a few half circles, couple of sways from right to left. You might want to toss in a full circle and just circle the head around a couple of times. Inhale, bring yourself back through center, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, goal post your elbows, little backward bend. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, interlace your grip, press your palms towards the ceiling, breathe in, stretch up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Find some space down the left side of your body. Reach and press through your palms. Inhale to center. Exhale, take it to the left. Reach and push your palms to the left edge of your room. Roll your left shoulder forward. Drive down through your right hip, belly in. Inhale back through center. Exhale, 1 more little backward bend. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, this time left hand over right, cross and grab for opposite shoulders. Pull your elbows nice and low. Shoulders away from your ears, and then again on your exhale, let your head come back. Find that sweet spot. Let it linger just for a breath or more so. Inhale, a big breath, slowly come back through center. Exhale, release your chin to your chest. A few head and neck sways. Maybe even a few circles if it feels good. Linger in those spots. Inhale as you slowly come back through center, sweep your arms overhead. And then exhale, release your hands, interlace behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your hands off your hips. Look up, look back. Just a moment to release your shoulders. Give your upper thoracic spine a little bit of love. Inhale, slowly come back through center. And then exhale, release your arms. Give your shoulders a couple of rolls, few front, few back, maybe a few little switch ups, few front and back. And then rock forward. Press over the tops of your shins and meet in tabletop position. Palms are underneath your shoulders and hips are over your knees. Just take a moment to rock your body's weight forward and back. Just kind of waking up the hands a little bit here. Spread wide through your fingertips. And then take your hands off to the left and to the right. And then let it go. Plant your palms so your fingers face the top of your mat. And then one last little flip of your palm up towards the ceiling so you release that little bit of pressure. Little sways. Little rocks, and then you release the left, couple of circles with the wrist, and go for the same thing on your right if you haven't already. All right, release the right, plant your palms underneath your shoulders, hips over your knees, uncurl your toes, nice big breath in. On your exhale, press down through the top of your feet, float your knees off the mat, push the floor away, little tuck of your tailbone under, just start to wake up your front side of your body. Focus on your breath, here for 5, 4, soften up the bend in your elbows, 3, really actively push the floor away, 2, inhale, and exhale, release to your knees. Keep your hips over your knees, slowly walk your hands forward, puppy pose. Slide your hands forward, press down through your palms, either bring your chin forward or release your forehead towards the mat. If you need the floor to be a little bit closer, here's a good spot for a block or a book, maybe even that rolled up towel or blanket, and start to let your chest sink towards the floor, releasing all of that forward rounding that happens on our daily. Stay linked to your breath and this moment right here and right now. Inhale, nice big breath. And as you exhale, walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Plant your palms. This time, tuck your toes, take an inhale. On your exhale, float your knees off the mat, push the floor away. Little tuck of your tailbone under again, wake up the front side of your body, focus on your breath. Soften up the bend in your elbows, grip down through all 10 finger pads. Focus right here and right now. Strong and active for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower your knees to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, hips over the tops of your knees. Inhale, sweep your right arm high, look all the way towards the ceiling, roll your right wrist. Wiggle through your fingers, inhale a big breath. And exhale, thread the needle. Right hand comes behind your left wrist, slowly lower down to your right shoulder. Relax the right side of your head, your ear, and temple towards the mat. You can keep your left hand under your shoulder or reach it out in front. You can even sweep it behind your back for a little half bind, anywhere in between. Slowly bring your left hand back underneath your shoulder, plant your palm. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the ceiling, look up, reach up, roll your right wrist. Gently release your right hand, same thing to your left. Inhale, sweep your left arm high. Exhale, start to roll your left wrist. Big breath in. And exhale, thread the needle to the left. Left hand slides behind your right, slowly lower down to your left shoulder. Release the left side of your head. And then again with your right hand out in front, under the shoulder or wrapped behind your back, find your sweet spot. Hold and breathe. Slow and steady, right hand comes back underneath your shoulder. Plant your palms, sweep your left hand to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, roll your left wrist, big breath. Then gently release your left hand underneath your shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale, tuck your toes, float your knees off the mat. Little hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, big breath. And exhale, down dog. Push your hips back and up. Start your pedal. Wiggle through your hips a little bit. Paddle out your heels. Lift right, lift left. Wake up your feet. You can let your hips shift from right to left. Even nod your head a couple more times. Let's really take note of any spots that are feeling a little more snug or a little less, a little achy, a little full of energy. And then inhale, stretch up high onto your toes. On your exhale, walk your feet towards the top of your mat. Look forward halfway and lengthen. Exhale, fold and let it go. Again, inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and release your spine. Let's go through your head, neck, and shoulders. You can grab for opposite elbows and take ragdoll. You can let your arms just gently release, relax by towards the floor. Do your best to let your head and neck go heavy. We do so much of holding that up, sometimes we forget that we are. So let this moment remind you that there's always space to let go. Doesn't make it easy. The access is there, though. You took for a grip, take a moment to release it. Use your next inhale to peel yourself up, vertebra by vertebra. Take your time. Breathing in and out as many times as you need on your way up. And at the top of your mat, stand tall, roll your shoulders. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms and step through to your plank. Stack your shoulders over the tops of your wrists. Actively push the floor away. Hold your plank strong for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower to your knees. Squeeze your elbows in as you lower your chest. Use your inhale to peel up halfway. Find cobra. Warm up your spine. Exhale, tuck your toes. Press back through tabletop and then down dog. First one's just a moment to be gentle to the spine. And we'll keep pressing on. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. Travel to the top. Step or a hop walk. Look forward. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, sweep, retry, stand tall. And exhale, hands can come through center or by your side as you like. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step through to your plank. Push the floor away, inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down, knees or not. Up dog or cobra, take your choice. Exhale, pull back, down dog. Big breath in, reset. Full breath out, let it go. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. Travel to the top. Look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold, release all the way. And inhale, big sweep, reach and rise. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga, plant and float. Elbows in close, halfway or all the way. Take your choice. Cobra or up dog. Make sure if you're taking up dog, thighs are lifted off the mat. And then on your exhale, press back to your down dog. Big breath. Big empty. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. Travel to the top. Look forward, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, sweep, retry, stand tall. And exhale, hands through center or by your side. Sun C, inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, right foot steps back, lower your right knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. So as you exhale, let your hips sink forward. Take another big breath in. On your next exhale, goal post your elbows. Give yourself a little backward. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, plant your palms, tuck your right toes, step your left foot back, find your plank. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Up dog, your cobra. Exhale, pull back to down dog. Inhale, right away, sweep your right leg high, split dog. Exhale, step in between your hands, low lunge. Release your left knee gently to the floor. Make sure your right toes are always way out in front of your right knee to protect the knee, and then sweep your arms overhead. Vinyasa, low lunge. Let your hips sink forward and down. Reach through your fingertips towards the ceiling. Breathe in. On your exhale, goal, post your elbows. Give yourself a little backward bend. See if you can sink even deeper. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant your palms. Listen up. Tuck your left toe. Step forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep, reach your eyes. Stand tall. And exhale through center or by your side. To the left, same thing. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, left foot steps back. Lower your left knee to the floor. Vinyasa. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Let your hips sink low. Exhale, goal post your elbows. Little backward bend. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, plant and flow. Take a vinyasa. Elbows in close. Up dog or cobra. Send it back down dog. Left leg split dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Lower your right knee to the floor gently. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Low lunge, ungently. Let your hips sink really, really low. If you ever need to, just wiggle your left toes out in front a little further. Create a little more space for you to let gravity take hold. Exhale, bend at your elbows, little backward bend. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, plant your palms, beam your left foot, tuck your right toe, step forward to forward fold. Inhale, sweep, reach your eyes, stand tall. And exhale through center or by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, plant and flow. Elbows in, big squeeze. Up dog or cobra. Send it back to your down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, split dog. Exhale, step in between your hands, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise up right away, high crescent. Reach through your fingertips towards the ceiling. Make sure both feet are facing forward, all 10 toes. Hips, feet about hip width distance apart. Take another big breath in. And on your exhale, find the lightning crescent. So stretch to the top of your head. Reach through your fingertips towards the back of your room. Pull your low belly in. Fire up your left quad. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent. Inhale, nice and high. Exhale, lightning. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lightning, little hold. 3, 2, inhale, big breath. Exhale, plant and flow, vinyasa. Rinse it out, elbows in. Up dog or cobra. Back to your down dog. Let's go for that same thing on your left. Inhale, your left leg high, split dog. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, make sure both feet are facing forward. One more time, right? Set yourself up on this side. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Big breath, reach up. Exhale, lightning. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, lightning. Get really tall from heel to the top of your head. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, lightning to hold. Stretch to the top of your head. High on your right toes. Focus, big breath. 3, 2, inhale. Plant and flow. Exhale all the way to chaturanga. Breathe in on your up dog or cobra. Exhale, pull back to down dog. Big breath, reset. Big breath, let it out. Inhale, lift your right leg high, split dog. Exhale, step in between your hands. Set up for your high crescent. Get your lunge long. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, right into your lightning crescent. Inhale, back to high. Exhale, lightning. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, lightning, little hold. Stretch to the top of your head. Firm up your belly. Inhale, a nice big breath. Exhale, warrior 3. So shift your body's weight to your right leg. Pick up your left. Stretch to the top of your head. You can take your arms wider or closer to your body, adding more challenge the closer they are to your body. And the further they are away, the little easier it is to balance. So you take your choice from wherever you're at. Hold your low belly in. Work to straighten both legs. Focus on your breath. Inhale, 1 more. And then exhale, left knee, bend it in. Bring it all the way to the front and sit low. Find a chair. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga, plant and flow. Vinyasa. Elbows in. Up dog or cobra. Send it back to your down dog. Let's go for your left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale as you rise, high crescent, reach up. Exhale, lightning crescent, shoot the top of your head forward, reach through your fingertips. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lightning. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, fill up. Exhale, little hold in your lightning, stretch to the top of your head, shift your body's weight, left foot, warrior 3. Drive through your right leg and your left heel, press down through your left foot, firm up your low belly, work to straighten your legs. Again, use your arms if you need it. Stay with your focus and your breath. Inhale another full breath in. As you exhale, bend at your right knee, come all the way to the top, find your chair, sink your hips low, right foot meets your left, push your body's weight back, breathe in, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift, exhale, chaturanga, plant and flow. Elbows in close, up dog or cobra, send it back to your down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, lift up, exhale, step through. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, right into lightning crescent to warrior 3. So shift your body's weight into your right leg. Stretch through the top of your head, firm up your belly. Find that little bit of focus. Inhale. And then exhale, bend at your left knee. Bring yourself all the way back into your chair. Release your left foot to the floor. Lift your chest. Reach through your fingertips to find your chair. Exhale, right away. Left foot steps back into your high lightning crescent. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale, sweep up high crescent. Exhale, open up warrior 2. Bend deeply into your right knee. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, flip your palms, reverse your warrior. Inhale, another big breath. Come back through center, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill to the floor, plant and flow, vinyasa. Elbows in close. Up dog or cobra. Back on your down dog. To the left, we flow. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent to warrior 3. Shift your body's weight forward. Reach through your fingertips. Drive through your right heel towards the back of your mat, belly in. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, bend at your right knee. As you bend at your left knee, set your right foot back into your chair. Reach through your fingertips. Look up, belly in. Inhale. Exhale, slowly step your right foot back into your lightning crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Back heel spins down. Sink your hips nice and low. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, flip your palms, reverse your warrior. Hand can come behind your back. It can slide down your leg, look up or look back. Inhale, back through center, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill to the floor, plant and flow. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, pull back. Big breath. Let it go. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent to warrior 3. Shift forward. Work to straighten your right and left leg. Find your balance, find your breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, bend at your left knee. Step back into your chair. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back, lightning crescent. Inhale, sweep high, high crescent. Exhale, windmill open, warrior 2. Spin your back heel down, open your arms. Stretch and reach through your fingertips, big breath. Exhale, flip your palms, reverse your warrior, sink your hips low, look up, look down, take your choice. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. So palm can come flat to the floor on the outside of your right foot. You can also take forearm to your thigh or hand to the inside as you reach up and over. So take your choice. Make sure whatever you choose, you lift up and out of the shoulder. Reach through your left fingertips overhead. Look for the center of your left palm and work your left hip forward as you work your right leg back, opening up your hips. Inhale, back into your warrior 2. Exhale, windmill to the floor, plant and flow. Always got that option to skip a vinyasa if you ever need it. Maybe hold a plank. Take what you need. Let's go for the left. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent to warrior 3. Shift into your left foot, inhale. Exhale, bend at your left knee, sit back into your chair. Big breath in, lift your chest, look up, hold your abs in. Exhale, right back into your lightning crescent. Right foot steps back. Inhale, high crescent, reach up. Exhale, sweep open, warrior two. Back heel spins down, open your arms, reach and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, flip your palms, reverse your warrior. Get your hips nice and low, focus on your breath. Inhale through warrior two, and exhale into your side angle. Again, you can take your forearm to thigh option, reach up and over. Maybe the hand to the outside or inside of the foot as you reach all the way up and over, extended side angle. Pull your belly in. This time, right hip sinks a little bit forward as left leg pulls back. Inhale, warrior two, little unwind. Exhale, windmill plant and flow, vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Send it back to down dog. Big breath, fill up. Big breath, let it go. All right, we're gonna finish it off one more time through. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale to high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent to warrior three. Inhale, fill up in your warrior three. Exhale, bend at your left knee, step back into your chair, reach up, inhale. Exhale, right back into your lightning crescent, left foot steps back. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two, back heel spins down, reach through your arms, really big nerves in your arms, so you gotta lengthen, wake up your body from the inside, breathe in. Exhale, flip reverse. Take your variation, couple of times in, so you might wanna deepen just a little bit. Inhale back through warrior two, and exhale, extended side angle. Take your choice. Plant your palm, reach through your fingertips, maybe the forearm to thigh, and really lift up and over. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, rinse it out. We meet in down dog. Nice big breath, and then let it out. Let's finish this off on the left. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent to warrior three. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, bend at your right knee, step back into your chair. Inhale, lift your chest, reach your arms high, hold your low belly in. Exhale, right into your lightning crescent, right foot steps back. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, high crescent. Exhale, open to warrior two, back heel spins down, reach through your fingertips, breathe in. Exhale, flip and reverse your warrior as you breathe out. Inhale, back through center, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, play with your variation, take what you need. Reach and stretch through your fingertips, you're looking for your edge and no one else's. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill plant and flow, vinyasa. Take an inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower your knees, child's pose. Press your hips back, take a breath. Inhale, come forward, find tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, press back, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or walk to a seat. I'll stretch your legs out nice and long. And we'll start with the right leg straight, and then the left leg will pull in. So you make a nice little 90-degree kind of L shape with the feet. So sole of your foot is on your inner thigh. Take a nice big breath in, lengthen your spine. See if you can push your hips back a little bit as you fold forward over your right leg. And then you'll reach for your left wrist, stretch the top of your head forward, look for some space. Inhale, nice and slow, start to back your way out. Exhale, lean back, find a boat. So lift your chest, reach and stretch through your fingertips. You can straighten your legs all the way up or just tabletop the legs as you like. Little hold for 3, 2, and then gently release to the floor. Stretch your left leg long, pull your right leg in. Sole of your right foot to your inner thigh of your left. Push your hips back, lean your chest and collarbones forward, fold forward over your left leg. Reach for your hand beyond your foot. Otherwise, reach for your toes, your ankle, and create as much length from the top of your head to your toes as you possibly can. Nice, long, steady breaths. And nice and slow, start to back your way out. Lean back and float your legs off the mat. Again, find that little boat if you need to readjust your hips. Take a moment to do that. Stretch and reach through your fingertips, up through the top of your head, and then out through your fingertips as well. Hold your low belly in. Take another inhale, and on your exhale, bend at your right knee. Set your left foot to the floor flat. Or excuse me, left leg to the floor long. So nice strong bend in your knee. You'll take your right hand inside your inner thigh and your foot. So yeah, I think this is right. This is the easiest way to see. So there's about a hand's width distance in between, if this was your inner thigh, and the inner arch of your foot. And then take your right arm, you'll reach forward as far as you can, and you can let your right knee fall out to the side just a little bit. I think it's better if I face this way. So to fall out to the side and then reach forward, and then you squeeze your armpit, your knee into your armpit, take your thumb down and wrap from behind the back. And then gently you'll press forward, opposite hands comes behind your back, and you might be able to reach for your fingertips. You also might just have a little bit of a reach, and that's totally fine. Stretch the top of your head forward, drag through your heel, pull your toes back. Nice and slow, back your way out. Keep your right leg where it's at, plant your right hand behind your back. Stretch up tall through your left fingertips. As you pull your right knee across the body, use your elbow to help that out. Push the right leg across, look over your right shoulder, and twist. And nice and slow, come back through center. And then lean back, float your legs off the mat, stretch to the top of your head. Once again, reach through your fingertips, hold your low belly in, a little moment to focus and breathe. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, this time bend at your left knee, set your right leg down. Left hand, about a hand's worth distance in between your inner arch and your inner thigh. Reach through your left fingertips towards the top of your mat as your left knee falls out. Squeeze it back in so you close the gap, thumb down as you wrap behind your back. Right hand comes behind your back as well, and then it's just a flip of the wrists. So stretch through the top of your head, find as much length as you can, whether you clasp or not. It's totally fine. This kind of rotation and space through the hips is super important. So really lengthen through the top of your head. Hold your belly in. Find that little bit of space. Breathe into those uncomfortable spots. Only you know the difference where too much and too little lie. Gently start to back your way out. Plant your left hand behind your back, reach your right arm high, stretch up, and then use the strength of your left arm to push your right arm, push your left leg out of the way, and look over your left shoulder. Rights and lefts, some days, they just get the best of you, you know? All right, inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale, lean back, flow your legs off the mat, back into that boat. So reach again, straight through the top of your head. Lift your chest, pull your belly in. Reach through your fingertips nice and strong through your low abs to keep your legs lifted. Hold 3, 2, and then gently release your feet to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold over your legs. Take a moment. This might feel like exactly what you need. You can let your head even relax all the way down so it gets caught by your knees. You might want something a little bit more, and so you slowly start to walk your legs forward till you find your sweet spot. Your sweet spot might be a big bend in the knees, might be a little bit of one. You might want to reach to grab for your feet and stretch through the top of your head to your toes. So really take that big stretch that feels good. More or less sensation is always up to you. Inhale, nice and slow, walk yourself all the way up. Exhale, take one more big bend in your knees and lean back to float your legs off your mat. Big breath, lift your chest. And as you exhale, nice and slow, release your hands from behind your hamstrings. Stretch your legs long below your low back to the mat. Just a nice strong hold here for 3, 2, and then we'll slowly release your upper body to the floor. Bend at your knees and stack your knees over the tops of your heels. Feet about hip width distance apart. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. We'll set up for a few rounds of bridge. So with your hands by your side, plant your palms into the floor. Breathe in. On your exhale, press through the soles of your feet, lift your hips and squeeze your glutes. See if you can start to walk your shoulders underneath you and really press through your feet to lift your hips as high as you can. So when you peek down the center line of your body, you should see through your ribs and your belly. If you want and is available to you, can interlace your grip underneath you. Take another inhale, fill up. And then exhale, release your grip, lift your heels, and slowly lower yourself all the way to your mat. Fight the temptation to pull your knees into your chest just yet. We're going to do a couple more rounds of bridge. So let's keep your spine in that kind of backward bending sensation, and then we'll rinse it out afterwards. Okay, nice big breath in, fill up. Exhale, lift. Press through the soles of your feet, lift your hips, really squeeze your glutes. Push, 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 push. Abs are still a little bit active, so you're not just trying to like blow them out. See if you can lift through your hips, squeeze your glutes, but also notice if you can fire up just a little bit of tension. Inhale, and then exhale, lift your heels, roll down slow. Really working to create this mind-to-body connection, because that is really what this stuff starts to come down to. The longer you do it, the more you do it, the more the shapes become so familiar. You really are starting to work on, can I engage this little muscle group more? It starts to be really, really magical what you can accomplish in your body and your mind. Let's do one more. Big breath. Use your exhale, lift your hips. Press through the soles of your feet, squeeze your glutes, take a clasp if that feels good. Notice what you can create in this shape. Can you find engagement also on the front side of your body? Do you notice that change the sensation as you lift your hips and really articulate through your backward bend? Take another inhale. As you exhale, lift your heels, release your grip, and slowly roll yourself all the way down. This time, slowly bring your knees windshield wiper from right to left. And then let your knees fall off towards the right. So feet are open away from each other. Both knees are pointing towards the right. And if you want to take just a little bit more, you can take the right foot and cross it on the top of the outside of your left leg, thigh, knee-ish area. And then look over your left shoulder. So a little gentle twist, and tends to kind of open up to the outside of your hip a little bit. Helps to gently reset the spine after some backward bending. And then nice and slow. If the right foot came on top of the left leg, release as you come through center. And with your feet still pretty wide, just let your knees fall off towards the left. Again, if you want just that little bit extra sensation, left foot can slide on top of the outside of the right thigh. And let your knees fall off towards left. And just like gravity, do the work. You can look over your right shoulder. Nice and slow, release the left foot from your right. Bring your knees back through center. Give yourself a little squeeze. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then shoot your legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Plant your palms by your side. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, gently lower your right leg. Let it hover off your mat. Inhale, bring yourself back through center. Exhale, left leg lowers. Let it hover. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right leg lowers. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Push and drive down through your low back. You can keep moving the legs right to left. If you want a little more challenge, peel your head and shoulders off the mat. You can take your hands behind your head. Just re-engaging the abdominals here at the end of your practice to just stabilize your low back a little bit. Big steady breaths. Good, 4 more, right to left for 4. 3. Last 2. And the last one, right? And then the left. Reach up, grab behind the calf muscle of your right leg. So either above the knee or you can go below. Release your left leg all the way to the floor and pull your right leg in one more time. So just as we did at the beginning of your practice, see if you can notice the sensation on the back side of your body a little bit. Is it a little different? Do you have more space here? Do you notice anything that has changed over the last hour of your practice? Take another big breath, pull your right leg in, and on your exhale, gently release your right leg all the way to the floor. Do the same thing on your left. Inhale, left leg all the way up. Again, grab above or below your knee. Take your grip, pull in strong reclined splits. Work to drive through your heel, pull your left leg in, focus on the length of your breath. Squeeze your left leg in nice and strong. Big breath in. And exhale, release your left leg all the way to the mat. Inhale, pull both knees into your chest again. Exhale, happy baby, soles of your feet towards the ceiling. Take a nice big bend in your knees. Open your legs nice and wide. Grab for the outside or insides of your feet. You can also grab towards the calf muscles or behind the knees at the hamstring. So take your choice and then work to press your low back into the floor. Even drive down through from the top of your head all the way to the base of your spine. So create just some really nice traction. So think about pressing your low back to the mat. So you get your whole spine flat to the floor. And you're just working on creating this kind of malleability with the body, the ability to place yourself in a shape easily, really move things around and still be agile afterwards. Work to create a little bit of space. If you want to take a little bit more movement, you can kind of maybe kick from right to left. Really work to open your legs long and take a full straddle, reclined straddle rather. A little more, a little less, up to you. Take another inhale, and slowly as you exhale, bring the soles of your feet together. Press the soles of your feet together, and on that pinky edge side of your feet, interlace your grip. Pull your knees nice and wide, press your spine flat, and use a little bit of strength in your feet to press into your palms. And it does this kind of awesome thing where it pulls your shoulders away from your ears. So think about pulling your shoulders away from your ears, press your shoulders into the floor, work to press your low back, the back of your neck down a little bit. You kind of tuck your chin towards your chest. Stay for an inhale. And then exhale, gently release your grip and just the pinky edge side of your feet flat to the floor. So you're still in that kind of Supta Baddha Konasana shape, reclined bound angle. Let your knees open wide and notice if your feet slip a little bit, no problem. Just let it slip till you find your spot. You can let your hands rest on your inner thighs, or you can let your arms just release and relax by your side. Stay here for a few breaths, just allowing your hips to gently open with gravity. Like to continue in this posture, you're welcome to, or if you'd like to finish in Savasana, you can take your hands on the outsides of your legs and slowly press your knees towards each other, and then gently stretch your legs out long. Take the time to open up your feet and open up your arms if you want to settle into that space, and allow yourself to release and relax onto your mat for these final few minutes of your practice. Take the time to give yourself what you need. If it's a thank you, give yourself a thank you. If it's a pep talk, give it to yourself a pep talk. If it's a moment to take in and comprehend, let that happen. I think there is more room for us to be gracious to ourselves in this time. It's not easy, it's uncertain, and it's challenging for all of us. None of us are exempt from being affected by what's happening around us. And so I think we can be a little more gracious with ourselves. And so give yourself room to stay a little longer, if that's the answer. Or maybe it's stay a little less. Only you really know that. But I know that more room, I really feel like it's necessary for us. And so take what you need and really check in and tune in and listen and ask for help if you need. And let's keep utilizing each other as a community to really get through this all together. So thank you all so much for practicing along with me, whether that's live or later. It's always my privilege and my pleasure to guide you through practice. Thank you again so much, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Namaste. Bye, guys.